Good morning, this is Art Garcia and welcome to my shop. We're going to be working today on a table. Let me go get the drawing. Here's the drawings I made for, I don't know if you can see this or not, for a dining table. It's going to have an X-brace leg system. It's about 8 foot long and standard height 30 inches. What I'm doing today is I'm making the legs, so let's get into that. What I've already done here is I've made some legs up out of, if you can see this, here we've got a core of fir, pine, whatever, wrapped in 1x stock walnut. So on all 4 sides it's wrapped. You probably can't see this on the inside, but on this end there's a 45-degree angle cut into the pine that I'll end up using. You'll get to that later. Okay, so what I've also made up is this brace here, this jig, if you will, which mounts to this, locks in there. This is going to be used as a router guide. So that's what this is about. This locks to the 4x4. This, by the way, is 4 inches square, or very, very close to it, 3 7/8. This will lock into like that, and then this will be used as the guide for the router. So that's where we're at so far. Okay, let's see how we did here. That's my test piece. Ooh, it's tight, but it fits both directions. That's a good sign. I'll just leave that on there. Take these off. See how it looks. Looks like a lot of sawdust to me. It looks pretty good. All right, let's see how this fits together. I'd say pretty good. One more time. some progress here. The legs you saw earlier. Tight fit. And the goal is to put this in here. This is the top of the leg. Ooh, it's tight. Let's see how that goes. This is not the final fit, this is just the test fit. What I really want to know is how far down I've got to cut it. Three-quarters. Yes. Okay, so here's the top board. Here's a little template that I made. All right, I can try it again. Let's see if I'm better. Much better. Okay, so what we're going to do here is carve out a pocket. I've already done one. Just give you a quick look at it. This pocket will fit one of the cross pieces. It goes in. Okay, that's how that's done. Hi, welcome to another day at Art Shop. Today we are getting started with cutting the mortise and tenon grooves. We've already done a couple of them here. This is the jig, the same jig from yesterday, but modified a little bit, turned on a 45-degree angle to be able to cut those holes. Okay, so one thing I noticed in the video is that there's a lot of variation in the walnut. Of course I know that, but if people are wondering what's this white stuff, well it's the same, it's walnut. This I think they call it the sapwood, but it's still walnut, and it's natural. A lot of people hide it, but first of all I couldn't hide it on these legs, and secondly I kind of like that it looks different, so that's going on. I guess I'm going to grab this one. There's also color differences. So this walnut is quite a bit lighter, but still but still in the walnut family. The other thing I noticed yesterday was I really needed to shave, so I did that yesterday. All right, enough of the talk. Let's get working. All right, so we have the first of 2 legs to assemble. I've got the these notches cut, but not completely. So we still have some work to do. Yeah. So let's see if we can assemble this and get an idea of what it looks like. These things are big. Backwards. First question is, how far off are my holes? A little. But that's okay. I think what I'll do is glue them together and then trim out any excess. I think that's the right answer. So this nasty stuff, Gorilla Glue, it does hold well, I'll give it that, but it is a mess, hence the gloves. Try and keep it away from the hole. Spreader stick. Don't spread this stuff with your fingers. Ask me how I know. No, don't ask me. Okay, for that, that's a little dry. And it's a good idea to moisten and there we have it, glued. That came out pretty good. Okay, the goal tonight is to come up with the mortise and tenon joints that will connect these stretchers, and there are 3, 1, 2, 3 stretchers, 2 across the top and 1 in the middle, that will connect the legs together. So this is the prototype that I made. Goes through the holes pretty well, like so. And then the idea, and this is my first prototype, the idea is this goes in and locks it in place. This one's a little bit loose because it's my template, but the finished one will make this nice and tight. And then there will also be angle iron that will bolt the legs to the top and to the stretchers. So that should really lock everything together. But the goal is that you can take this table into 6 pieces, 3 stretchers, 2 legs, and the top, and move it because it'll be very large. So this is the first piece of that. I've got to make 6 of them total. Here is the one that I already made. I'm not sure, haven't tried that yet, but the goal will be, because I didn't want this scratching, the goal will be the final cut will be here, will be notched back a little bit more. And these notches, I just made them with a brad pointed drill bit all the way through, and then lined it up and did the rest with a chisel. So not a big deal to shift it back a little bit on the final pieces. That's what I've got so far. I'm gonna try and post some stuff on putting these together. This is done with TIG welding because it's aluminum. And then to make it go from rough finish to polished, thought I'd give you an idea of that. But it's noisy, so that's all the talking. Okay, so what we're doing here is starting to weld up pieces that will hold the table together. Here's my sample piece. It's not perfect, but it's what I'm doing. And put this together. PPE first. So in the first pass, I welded one side, and it flew off. I'll do the other side. Alright, another day in the workshop, and today's goal is to make a lot more sawdust. Actually what it is to make these here, the tenyons. You've already seen the mortises in the legs. Now it's time to make these to connect into it. I've marked out here, these are the stretchers, 1, 2, 3. I've marked them out with where the cut lines need to be. So first step is to cut out the excess on the sides, and then to plane down or to mill down this face here, which will be done on the table saw. So let's get started. Okay, so you saw how the tenon joints were cut out. Now I just need to do the final fit into the holes. I've done all but this last one. I thought I would make this video and show you how I do this last one. So probably do some of this in time lapse, but I'll get started. In there. Oh, I see it. So I got this to it. Air file. Okay, quick walk around. Table base is complete but not fully sanded yet. Of course, finished. Just wanted to give you an idea of what this looked like. So I'm doing some handheld here. So these are the little brackets that I made out of aluminum. I'm calling them thumbs. So they're what hold the legs to the stretchers. I think the whole thing came out okay. The one stretcher, the main stretcher down low, you see how it's got that knot in it on the one side? I think it's pretty cool because it shows that the wood is natural. Well, good morning, and this will be the last video for this section series, the building the base of the dining table series. All I really wanted to show on this video is how to break this thing apart. I'll do that probably without talking. The idea is to take these out, and then this should basically knock apart. There's 6 of those little thumbs that'll break this thing down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and then we'll get into next the second series, or the second in this series. We'll be building the tabletop, and I'm excited that today, a little later today, the client is coming over to help me move the top around because it's going to be big. So we'll finish up this video, and hopefully you'll like it. Thanks. Taking apart the table.